guys, welcome back to TezMania TV. In today's video, I am doing my collective haul for February, and we're gonna start off with 3 thrifted items. The first 2 items are both leopard print, because you guys know that I'm cuckoo for leopard, and the first one is a little leopard choker with little spikes on it. So it's just a very basic, simple kind, and I purchased it through a Facebook group for alternative people. I really like it, and I think it's going to be really cool to combine it with other necklaces the way that I always do. I never just wear the one. So, like, layering more stuff. And yeah, very happy with it. And because it's secondhand, I only paid 19 Swedish krona for this. The second leopard print item is actually a jacket, and this is a vintage jacket. I purchased this from a thrift site online from a seller in Poland, and it is a little thrifted short jacket with a hood, and I've been looking for one of these for a while, and I was really excited to find it. I paid 180 Swedish krona for this, and it is a size medium, but it's an old size medium, so it's quite small, and it's got that vintage smell. So yeah, unfortunately I can't wear it right now because we still have full-blown winter here in Sweden, but I can't wait to wear it till spring. It is lined, so if winter gets a little bit warmer, then it might work if I wear a sweater underneath, but I think this is going to be best for spring and fall. And I'm really excited because I love leopard print, and it's so soft and snuggly. And then the third thrifted item is a pair of stretchy jeans. Black and white striped ones. These I also purchased through a group on Facebook, and I paid 120 Swedish krona for these. These are a size 38, so like 38 as in a small medium, and they're originally by the brand Monkey. They have some stretch, and they are super tight on me, which is good. At first, I thought that I would cut these off into shorts because I really want black and white stripy shorts. But I haven't decided yet. I like them as long pants too, but obviously whatever length I decide to go with, I'm gonna like patch these up and trash them and like put stitches and shit on them because that's just what I do. And I have lipstick all over my teeth, but I don't give a fuck. So yeah, that's those, and I like that it's actual jeans with real pockets and everything. Let's continue on with the rest of the haul. Next up, I just quickly want to show you that I got 2 new microphones. It's these tiny little clip-on kinds. In Sweden, we call these mosquitoes, or myggor, which is the Swedish word. And I mainly got these to use professionally in my studio, but I'm gonna use them for TezMania TV as well. The old setup that I had is with an external microphone that I set up on a tripod, and it meant that I had to stay close to the tripod. This is the old microphone that I've now plugged this little mosquito guy into, so I can just put this in my pockets and I can move around because the microphone is right here. So I think this is gonna make things easier. But again, I mainly got this to use professionally. I am a video producer professionally, and I do a lot of video interviews, and it's a lot easier for people to have this little thing than to have a microphone shoved in their face. The microphone you also have to hide from different angles when you're recording. I also record a lot of seminars, like people on stage walking around and talking, and if you have one solid mic, when they walk around, the sound is going to change all the time, which makes it really annoying, like an extra element in the editing process. So this is just going to make it a lot handier. And I got 2 because, well, sometimes there are 2 people on stage. And I do have 2 of these from before as well. These are called the Zoom H1s. I'm really happy with these, and they work well together with the little mosquito. I love that the cord is so long, so if I want to just lay this down on a table, clip this on a person, and then they can just move around and not have to worry about this thing. So yeah, I'm pretty excited. The only downside is that these little clip-on microphones do not record in stereo, they record in mono. So it does add that little extra element of having to double the mono file so that it becomes a stereo one, but that's a really fast process, and it's still a lot easier than having to shove a mic in somebody's face. The only thing you have to worry about is not like touching around the microphone, because yeah, that's gonna be a problem. But other than that, it's fine. I've just hung it on one of my little necklaces now, but I guess like a pocket or something like this, or a tie, they're referred to as tie clip-ons, is what will work fine as well. So I just wanted to show you guys in case you're interested. And the weird thing about these is there's no brand on these. So I don't know if it's like a generic brand from the shop that I got it from. And the shop is called Teknikmagasinet, which is a Swedish shop for tech products. And these were really cheap. I paid 169 Swedish krona each for them. So I figured if they stuck, it's okay. I didn't waste a bunch of money, but so far I'm actually pretty happy. So no more like big ass microphone. You guys never see that anyway, because I managed to keep it out of the frame most of the time. But yeah, it's usually kind of an annoying thing to have to hide this or like keep it out of frame, but close enough so you can hear me. And now I can just shove it in my pocket. So I'm excited. Next up, I just quickly want to show you these two. I had to refill my everyday foundation, and I use an airbrush foundation from Airbase, but I don't use the airbrush to apply it every single day because you have to clean it every single time and I'm lazy. This goes on just as well by just using my fingers or a sponge or one of those precision brushes. So yes, they are airbrush foundation, they're silicone based, but you don't have to use an airbrush for these. This is my favorite airbrush formula, and I got two. I got the number 0, which is called porcelain, that is pure white, and then I got their number 2, which is light medium. And if I mix these two together, it makes the perfect shade for my pale face. And I know some of you might be thinking, well, why don't you just go for the number 1, which is the one between 0 and number 2? Well, number 1 is very, very yellow in tone. And I'm a mix between yellow and pink, so this one is actually the perfect shade for me. It's just a little bit too dark. So a couple drops of white in there, and it's the perfect pale shade. So during the summer, if I do get a little bit of a tan, I can use this on its own. This summer, actually, because it was such a tropical heat here in Sweden, I actually went up to number 3 even. But yeah, so that's those. These are pretty expensive, but you only use a couple of drops for your entire face, so they do last a long time. I can't remember how much it is right now, but I'll put it somewhere on the screen or like the link in the caption box so you can go check it for yourself. Airbase is located in the UK, so they sent it to me from there, and it only took a couple of days. So I am extremely happy with these. Next up, I have 3 more items to show you. The first is a dress that was sent to me by one of my Swedish Instagram followers. She approached me and was like, I have a tartan dress that I don't use. Would you like it? And I was like, yes. So she sent it to me, and it's like a standard, pretty simple tartan dress. It is a little bit big up here for me. My upper body is smaller than my lower body, so it fits great over the ass and waist and stuff. And also because it's kind of a plain model, I don't only have plans to take it in to make it fit better, I also have plans to change it up a little bit. And I think I might actually do a full video on when I do that transformation thing. So yeah, also there is a bow in the back, and I don't like bows, so I'm gonna do something else back there. But I have some fun ideas for what to do, so stay tuned for that video. And then the other 2 items I have are from H&M. I got another gift certificate at H&M for my birthday, and the first thing I got was this, which is a dark gray Star Wars Princess Leia tee. I got this in an extra small, I think, because yeah, extra small, because I wanted this to be tight. Their t-shirts are usually pretty loose. This is one of those that I think I'm going to keep as a t-shirt instead of cutting it up into a tank top, but you never know with me. And I'm sorry I'm not trying any of this on right now. The dress I pre-recorded when I tried on, I don't have time at the moment, so I'm just quickly showing you. And then the second thing is a big ass hoodie. I got this in a men's XXL. And I'm still not happy with it. It's not quite what I wanted. I want a black zipper hoodie that's long enough to cover my ass. They used to have full length ones at H&M at the women's department. I have one in gray, for instance, but they don't do the long ones anymore. They only do the short ones, and I want one that's long enough to go over my ass. It's perfect as a jacket during summer, over cute little dresses and shorts and stuff, and it has to go over my ass. And now this XXL from the men's department just barely goes over my ass, so it's still a little bit too short, and the And the fact that it's so big, like the rest of it, the seams for the shoulders are like down here because it's like ridiculously too big for me. I don't know. I still love it. It's very nice and comfortable. These are so soft, and the hoodie is enormous. So I'm getting use out of it and stuff. But if I do find a women's longer model in my actual size, then yeah, I'll probably end up picking that up. But yeah, at the moment they don't have those at H&M. The good thing about it being so super oversized is that the sleeves are crazy long. I really love that, the kind of straight jacket look where the sleeves are very, very long on you. And yeah, this was 199 Swedish krona, and the Princess Leia t-shirt was 99. Next up, I have 2 random items to show you. The first is this thing. Can you even see those? These are called autoclave safe, FDA approved medical grade silicone no pull piercing discs. Here is all that information again. I have 1 or more piercings planned this spring, and it looks like I have chosen a spot that is difficult to heal. And these things, like little miniature silicone discs, is a way to help the body heal a difficult piercing, especially if you get like little blowouts and stuff. You put this between your skin and the ball, and it is supposed to be less rough on your skin, and especially get rid of those little blowout blobs that nobody wants. I haven't tried these before, but I've read some good reviews about them. And no pull piercing is the name of the company, so I bought the original one from the US, but because this is such a tiny little thing, there's no like import tax or anything like that. This just fit in a regular envelope. They sent a little document that tells you how to use them and everything. You can go to nopullpiercing.com if you want to have a look for yourself. They also on Instagram post a bunch of before and after shots of people who have had issues with their piercings and then tried this and then they healed. I thought it'd be good to be prepared so that if I do get some issues with a future piercing, then I have a way to try to fix that. And these are not expensive at all. I can't remember at the moment what the price was. I'll put it somewhere here on the screen, and I'll also put the link to the shop in the caption box. The set that I got is 6 of these. So yeah, I'm hoping I don't have to use it, but it's good to have it as a backup in case I get issues. And before anyone asks, I'm not going to reveal what the piercing or piercings are, and I want to do them during spring, and it's still kind of sort of winter here, so it'll probably be a while. But I just wanted to show you, like, there are ways to try to get a piercing to heal, and this is one of those ways. Okay, so the other thing I have is a bunch of zippers in different colors. It looks like a bouquet of zippers right now. I got these off of eBay. They are red, yellow, white, and black. And all except for the black ones are the same length. Now, I use zippers in DIY and sewing projects all the time. And if you buy them here in Sweden at a sewing utensils shop or a craft shop, they're pretty damn expensive. So it's really annoying, like having to pay a bunch of extra stuff for just a little zipper. So I found these full sets of zippers for a really good price on eBay. And so I'm going to use these for all kinds of projects in the future. I just wanted to show you like where I get supplies like this, because they can be pricey if you buy them directly from a local store. So yeah, eBay is a good place to start. And I'll include the link to the shop on eBay that I got these from in the caption box. Next up, I have official merch from Pretty Addicted, and I have a t-shirt with the text, "We come, we fuck shit up, we leave," which is one of their classics. No print in the back, and it is a size small. The fit is pretty loose, even though it's a size small, but I'm going to be turning this t-shirt into a pair of harem shorts, so it doesn't really matter. I'll put the link to their shop in the caption box. Next up, I have a pair of suspenders that I thrifted. They are black and white squared ones, and yeah, stretchy the way suspenders are. It's the kind that has only 1 buckle in the back and then 2 in the front. And suspenders is just a fun way to accessorize an otherwise simple outfit. So I'm very excited to get some use out of these, mixing them with solid black outfits like this one and maybe some more colorful ones as well. Next up, I just quickly want to show you this gray-toned camouflage crop top that I purchased secondhand off of a Facebook group. I will probably cut the outer seams around the arms off on this and maybe do some fun stuff to it, like put patches on it or something like that. But I really like this. It's very cute. And finally, we have this month's items from Shein. I have 4 lovely items to show you, but before we get to those, I have to explain that I am a dumbass. So all the items are way too big for me, but this is not Shein's fault. For some reason, when I picked these items out, I temporarily forgot that I lost weight and I went by my old measurements. So stupid. So yeah, everything's too big, but I will make it work for each and every one of these goddamn items, I promise. And I will show you how once I try them on and you'll see it. Yeah, it's just so stupid. Like, how can you even forget such a thing? So dumb. Anyway, let's take a look at the clothes that I got. The first item is a skirt, and it is a tartan skirt with a zipper down the front. Yes, this skirt is enormous on me, which means that I have to wear it low down on my hip, which makes it a long skirt, and I like short skirts, so I will take this in, making it a high-waisted short skirt instead. It should be a really fast process because the skirt has no pockets or other details or anything like that. I should just literally have to take the sides in to fit my measurements, my actual measurements, not my old measurements. The second item is a pair of comfy, geeky tartan pants. I have so many of these by now. These are, again, too big, but since they have an elastic waist, they're at least not falling off, and I can wear them as high-waisted because that's what I like to do with pants like this, so that I can pair them with crop tops. It goes really well with that punk geek aesthetic you guys know that I like to rock every now and then. The third item is a pair of camouflage pants, and they are in a pant model that I actually haven't worn since I was like 19. They have pockets on the sides, pretty big ones. They are loose fit, sort of cargo style, and these are pretty damn cool. Again, way too big for me, but for this particular model, I think it works. It's kind of like with those leopard print trousers that I got from Shein in a video around Black Friday that were super, super big on me, but I like that they are because the loose fit is kind of awesome for that model. So I have these camouflage pants riding low on my hip, which is nice and comfy. The belt though, it's so freaking long, and I'm not a fan of belts like this, so I probably won't be wearing it, but it has a bunch of stops in it. So if you like belts and you want to be able to adjust, it's good that they've prepared it with lots and lots of little hoop stops and not just like 5 that some do on their belts and you have to make your own holes. And finally, the item you have all been waiting for, at least if you follow me on Instagram and saw that little sneak peek that I gave you, we have a big fluffy leopard print coat. Yes, and I know you're thinking, but wait a minute, you just showed us our leopard print jacket in the beginning of this video, where that is a completely different model of a jacket, okay? And that is also more for spring. This is for fall and winter. It has 3 buttons, and they included an extra button that I think I might sew to the top so that I can close it all the way up and stay extra warm and snug. I started wearing this straight away when the package arrived, and it is lined, but to be able to wear it during winter, which we still have in Sweden as I'm recording this, I have to wear a sweater underneath, but because the jacket is so big and roomy, there's room for like 3 sweaters under there, so it's all good. I also have a Shein coupon to share with you guys this month. This coupon will give you 10% off on all orders over 500 Swedish krona when you shop from the Swedish Shein site, which is shein.se. So you get 10% off. And as per usual, you'll find the direct links to all of these lovely Shein clothes in the caption box to this video, as well as a direct link to the website. That is it for this month's haul. Thank you guys so much for watching, and remember, do no harm, but take no shit. I'll see you next time.